I know you know how satisfying a fully organized pantry can be. I'm excited to show you how you can do it too on a budget. Believe it or not, majority of these jars are from Dollarama. The smaller spice ones are from Amazon, and the larger containers were from IKEA. This quote-unquote spice rack was actually also made from Dollarama items as well. I designed and made the labels with Cricut, but there is a way to make these labels without a Cricut, and I'll show you how at the end.
And if you're new here, I'm Joanne of Jo's Abode. I'm a self-taught DIYer looking for different ways to upgrade her builder grade home. And I'm doing it all myself because I don't want to pay someone else to do it. If you're interested in organizational tips, home hacks, and other fun DIYs, please subscribe to my channel. And I'm on Instagram and TikTok at Jo's_abode. Let's get to it.
So first, you open Design Space and upload the label that you want cut. I'm only doing one label here to show you, but there is an option to do multiples if you put multiple labels onto a singular PNG file. But for now, I'll stick with one. First, I'm going to adjust the size of the label to make sure it fits the jar that I'm putting it on. So here I changed it to 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and after I adjusted that, I press Make It on the top right corner. Here I make sure my mat size and my paper size are accurate before I continue. Then I click Next and connect to my Maker 3. I'm selecting Print Then Cut for these labels. So the first step would be to print them, and you can print them on whatever sticker paper you'd like that's waterproof, but I use these Avery sheets for convenience. I'm also using a sheet that I've used before just because it's in a different corner. Then I stuck the label paper to the corner of the mat to prepare for cutting. Make sure everything lines up. For material, I selected sticker paper and then I changed the pressure of the tool from default to more just to make sure that it cuts clean. Once that was done, I loaded the mat onto the machine to get it ready for cutting, and I just followed the instructions that are on the screen and pressed the buttons on the machine as necessary. This is the label I'm replacing, and as you can see, there's no real residue when you take it off. And here I'm just using another jar as comparison to make sure everything's aligned before I put the new sticker on. And there it is. These spice trays I'm using are actually just utensil organizers from Dollarama. I think they were like $3.50 each or something. So that's money saved because I've definitely seen spice racks going for like $20, $30. The possibilities are really endless with these Cricut labels, but if you don't have a Cricut, there is another way to print your own labels if you don't want to go out and buy them. The labels you'd want to get would be the 64503 Avery labels. These ones are square labels and they're 2x2. So what you do is you Google that exact sheet. It should pull up as one of the first Google search results. Once you're in, you click Start Designing. Select the empty template and you'll end up on this page here. Make sure you select Edit 1 on the right-hand side so your labels don't end up being all the same. Click Image, Add Image, locate the file that you're looking for, and upload it accordingly. If your file isn't already 2 inches by 2 inches, make sure you adjust the size. Center your label so that it's in the middle of the square. Then you can click the second square on the template to upload your next label. Then you upload the rest of your labels to the different squares and hit preview and print once you're ready. This warning page will come up, but you can just click continue anyway as long as your entire image fits inside the outside square. Then click get PDF to print. So here I'm saving this project to my account. You don't have to do that. You could just download the PDF or you can also download the Avery file. So if you want to re-edit this specific file, you can just pull it back up through the Avery site. Once you hit open PDF, you'll be able to see all the labels on one sheet and use the top right button to click download. And this is what it looks like all printed.
Again, I have linked everything I used down below. The exact labels that I used and designed are also linked below. They are print ready, so all you have to do is buy the labels and get them printed through your computer. I'm so excited for this warmer weather and I hope you guys are enjoying this almost spring. I know last time I mentioned starting and finishing a project within a week, and although I'm still working on that, no, it's not done. We actually purchased a house and it's going to be ready at the end of the year. And no, this does not mean that my DIY project is coming to a halt. If anything, I'm working on more things to make the house a bit more presentable, so stay tuned for that. In the meanwhile, stay updated on YouTube Shorts or again on my other social channels. Until next time, bye. If you're interested in, but you can also follow along in my shorts. That sounded terrible. Follow along on YouTube Shorts